OnePlus has unveiled the OnePlus 10 Pro, its flagship smartphone for 2022. It also has the latest chipset, faster CPU and GPU, and an impressive display, making it a true flagship phone. Is the OnePlus 10 Pro with a starting price of $899 a good buy? Today on Rocket Review, we will be looking at the OnePlus Pro and help you decide whether or not you should spend $899 on this phone. The review will cover all of the device's specifications, from display to performance and battery life. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted when new videos are posted. Design and display. The OnePlus 10 Pro's look has been revealed, and reports of a polished Series 9 weren't far off the mark. The black cover's frosted glass is still as silky smooth as ever, and the lens module is made of ceramic, which looks even more luxurious when lit up. However, some people believe that the design is unappealing. They believe it's a rip-off of Samsung's design. There's also a space between the frame and the lens. Although the upper frame has been cut and flattened, the lower frame remains rounded. The design appears to have 4 lenses, but there are only 3. What appears to be a ring flash design is actually a standard dual flash. It's very easy to get fingerprints on the lens. Overall, the fact that some people are debating how good the OnePlus 10 Pro looks is a good thing. At the very least, it shows that the things are different this year, which is a step forward. The OnePlus 10 Pro screen is nearly identical to that of the OnePlus 9 Pro from last year. It still has a 1440p resolution and a refresh rate of 120Hz. Even the light-emitting material is the same as on the Samsung E4. When reviewed obliquely, this screen is still top-level, bright and vivid, but it is not significantly off-color. But it also means that you switch from the OnePlus 9 Pro to the 10 Pro, you won't see any change. However, there are still a few improvements to be made to the experience. The first change is the fingerprint recognition area that has been relocated, making unlocking easier. The second upgrade is that it employs LTPO of the second generation. LTPO displays allow you to have both a high refresh rate and resolution without turning a smartphone into a battery-sucking rectangle of glass and metal. The OnePlus 10 Pro can drop to 1 Hz in a matter of seconds if you stop swiping the screen. For the most part, this is a case for most apps. In addition, you'll discover that the LTPO 2.0 screen refresh rate is influenced by the brightness of the display. For example, if you are in high brightness, the screen can go down to 1 Hz when it is stationary. But when the screen brightness is slightly reduced, it can go down to 5 Hz or 10 Hz at minimum. When the brightness is low enough, the OnePlus 10 Pro can only display at 120 Hz refresh rate all the time. The Xiaomi 12 Pro, which uses LTPO 2.0 as well, will experience a similar effect, except that it will be able to display at a 60 Hz refresh rate even at its lowest brightness. So if you're in a room late at night with the lights turned off and a low brightness screen, LTPO won't save you much energy. Performance and specifications in gaming. The new Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip powers the OnePlus 10 Pro. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 promises a 20% increase in performance and a 30% increase in power efficiency over the Snapdragon 888 used in the OnePlus 9. Gaming and AI performance are also expected to improve. Memory is available in 8GB and 12GB capacities. There are 2 storage capacities available, the 128GB and the 256GB. In China, OnePlus is offering 3 variants of the phone: 8GB 128GB, 8GB 256GB, and 12GB 256GB. However, as in previous years, we expect only the 8GB 128GB and 12GB 256GB models to be sold globally. OnePlus says, "Hey, we're very confident in our optimization tuning for gaming despite the fact that the OnePlus 10 Pro uses Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. It got a 980,000 Antutu score and a 1239 single core and 3407 multi-core Geekbench 5 score. It has a 3D Mark score of over 10,000, making it one of the first phones to do so in room temperature. It can also pass the 3D Mark Extreme stress test whether or not the high-performance mode is turned on." OnePlus has added 2 new gaming features. The Hyper Response Engine is the first, and it allows you to be more responsive with your touch. Although this feature speeds up your shooting, you might not notice it in practice. Also, turning on this feature will increase your power consumption. So keep in mind that before turning it on when the frame rate drops, there is also a feature called Ultra Steady Frames that allows for smoother transitions. This feature is available on the OnePlus 9 RT, and it provides an excellent experience. Without a doubt, all of your heavy games can run smoothly on this phone. Cameras. For the cameras on the OnePlus 10 Pro, Hasselblad has teamed up with OnePlus once again. The new phone has a 48 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens with 3.3x optical zoom, except for a dedicated monochrome lens which is being dropped. This is the same setup as the OnePlus 9 Pro. However, the ultra-wide lens now has a 150-degree field of view option, which is significantly wider than what you'll find on other smartphones. The ability to shoot in 10-bit color from any rear lens for more natural and precise tones is one of the camera's highlights. A new RAW Plus format combines enhanced detail with post-processing, and an updated Hasselblad Pro mode lets you shoot in 12-bit RAW. A new movie mode for shooting video that sounds similar to Apple's cinematic mode for the iPhone 13, and the master style is similar to Apple's photographic styles feature. The OnePlus 10 Pro also has a 32 megapixel front camera, which is an upgrade from the OnePlus 9 Pro's 16 megapixel sensor. Of course, OnePlus will have to put in a lot of effort on the image signal processing and computational photography fronts if it wants to make our list of the best camera phones. Battery and charging. The OnePlus 10 Pro's battery capacity and charging power have both been increased by OnePlus. The battery has been increased from 4,500 mAh to 5,000 mAh, which, when combined with more efficient display, should give the new OnePlus a much longer battery life than the OnePlus 9 series, which has been criticized for its short battery life. OnePlus's already lightning-fast 65-watt charging has been increased to 80 watts for the rest of the year. The OnePlus 10 Pro should remain at the top of the fastest charging phone list, but perhaps more importantly, OnePlus includes the charger in the box, ensuring that you get that incredible right speed out of the box. But various tests have shown that the 80-watt charger is not as fast as we thought it was going to be. So charging-wise, OnePlus 10 Pro can be said to not have real progress, but it's not bad as you can charge the battery from 0 to 100% in under 40 minutes. Other charging features are fast wireless charging 50 watts, reverse wireless charging at 10 watts, and USB powered delivery. Software. Because of the company's close relationship with sister brand Oppo, the OnePlus 10 Pro will be a significant change from the OnePlus lineup. Both companies plan to merge their Android operating systems, Oxygen OS and Color OS, into a single unified smartphone platform. When the new operating system is released, OnePlus CEO Pete Lau confirmed that the OnePlus 10 Pro will be the first OnePlus device to use it. It was also revealed that users of older OnePlus devices, including the OnePlus 8, will be able to upgrade at some point. This upgrade is expected to arrive in April. According to recent rumors, though it's unclear how it will be distributed to existing OnePlus devices. By pooling our software resources to focus on a single upgraded operating system for both OnePlus and Oppo devices around the world, Lau explained, we'll combine the strengths of both into a single, even more powerful OS, Oxygen OS. Fast and smooth, burden-free experience, and Color OS stability and rich features. According to the official OnePlus 10 Pro spec sheet, the new OS will be called Oxygen, and longtime OnePlus fans will hope for the same clean, near-stock Android experience. Is it a good OnePlus flagship phone? That is a million-dollar question. No, it isn't a suitable replacement for the OnePlus 9 Pro. IP68 isn't available, and the ultra-wide camera isn't as good as the 9 Pros. This leads us to believe that the 10 Pro isn't much of an upgrade. Instead, the OnePlus 9 Pro, which is over $100 cheaper, appears to be a much better option. Never settle has become always settle since OnePlus rejoined the Oppo fold. We remember the good old days when OnePlus was the flagship killer, when we didn't have to pay more for less. We have come to the end of the video. Let us know what you think, share in the comments section, and we'll see you in the next video.